talk to somebody else, I have a different name.
Mm-hmm.
But just for now, Olamiji Pierce is good. I'm an author. I am an entrepreneur, a serial brand creator, inconsistent blogger,
Mm-hmm.
in the city.co, where I highlight different cultural aspects that I see within the city, cultural events, happenings, and just different, would you call, principles just in daily lifestyle that I
Mm-hmm.
in the city. Um, I highlight them in my blog.
Okay.
I am also the leader of a spiritual community that I support my family in leading in South Carolina. It's called Oyo Tunji African Village.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Year-old community that was founded to reconnect African American people with their African spirituality, their ancestry, and to give them an opportunity to experience what life was like prior to um, colonization and enslavement. And so
Yes.
that is a bit about me.
Yes. You were doing fabulous things. I mean, you always have been. Like, always have been since I've known you,
Thank
and always have been a boss babe. Always, always, always has been. And so I did, like, I read up on the village. That is like the most beautiful concept, beautiful community idea, like in action. One, so I visited Nigeria a few years ago for Abby's traditional wedding, and so after we came back, my husband and I, we were like, we have to find out like where we specifically come from in Africa. And because when we were in Nigeria, everyone was like, like, you're from this state, you're from this state, you're from this state. And it was like the most beautiful experience because being a Black person, living in America, like, when we go places, and a lot of times living in the South or really anywhere, you stick out. We are different from mainstream culture here, and so it was beautiful to be somewhere where you were family. People looked at you as family and could see and recognize your Africanness, like, and it was undeniable. So anyway, that spurred us to find out where we're from. So I found out I'm actually 40% Nigerian. And
Mhm.
so I just felt a real connection when I was in Nigeria. So yeah. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But
As you
so
should.
mhm. Oh yeah, you said as you should. Okay, yes. And so Chelsea said, what part? She said, that's beautiful. What part of South Carolina?
It is in Beaufort County, Seabrook. Um, I can, let me see if I can type the website here. Yeah, I'm typing the website.
Okay.
Some more information about it.
Awesome.
But about like a 4-hour drive from Atlanta. I actually split my time between being a career boss babe woman in
Mhm.
Atlanta and South Carolina.
Okay.
Professional. I am a brand specialist for GMR marketing in Atlanta. I'm working on a program as a brand expert, a local expert for a luxury brand, tobacco brand called ICOS. And so that's what I do half of my time, half the week here, half the week there. Um, and so, yeah, it's only 4 hours drive and it's like a 45-minute flight.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
So
That's
from
not bad at all.
Atlanta to Savannah, or from like that's 45-minute flight from Atlanta to Savannah, and then you have to drive 45 minutes. But if you drive straight there, it's a 4-hour drive.
Can anybody visit, or do you have to like make an appointment or reservation?
Because of